Welcome back to Metroid Prime! Prime time! It's time for the Prime! Whatever. Continuing to grab the things that I missed on the things that are things.
I'm hoping you can finish that up in this episode.
Yeah, there's actually only two other missed things that I need to grab.
Wow, I'm surprised you just didn't fit it into the last one.
It requires a bit of backtracking.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Man, these guys are everywhere now.
Yep, flying pirates. Oh, you know, there's an enemy in the new Doom game. I meant to jump game, thank you. There's an enemy in the new Doom game that kind of reminds me of them.
Huh.
They were in the older Doom games as well, but they couldn't, like, jump up and hover. Reverence, I think they're called. They're skeletons with shoulder-mounted rocket launchers.
Huh.
Feels like my button presses sometimes don't respond.
It's like, that's right, space pirates, you can fly! Think of the happiest thoughts, any little bitty thought. Captured Metroids helping Ridley.
Killing Samus.
Ain't it pretty? So, put it in your eye. You can fly, you can fly, you can die, you can die, you can die!
Okay. Yeah, I was telling Mark last night just how badly my computer runs Doom 2016, and he was surprised, and I was like, runs Crysis better than it runs Doom. Of course, Crysis is an older game.
Yeah.
It's like, if you have a mid-range PC, it shouldn't be too bad. I thought I had a mid-range PC, but I don't know. Then again, maybe that's what I get for using a Radeon graphics card, one that wasn't even really meant for gaming.
Yep.
Well, I just don't have the fucking money to spend.
Uh-huh.
It might not even be my graphics cards. Graphics cards can be bottlenecked by CPUs. So you could have a graphics card that's more than capable of... Why have I not turned this damn thing off? Yes, I'm heading to the Phazon mines. Thank you, I know. Shut up, Navi.
Oh, it's the hint system.
You know, that's... Everyone who complains that Fee in Skyward Sword is worse than Navi, here's the thing. Fee is only worse in terms of the main story, but Navi is worse if you want to explore, because if you go exploring in Skyward Sword to get, like, heart pieces and shit, Fee doesn't randomly just pop up out of fucking nowhere and be like, Master, I do believe this is your current goal, and this is the thing that you should be heading for and you should be doing.
Yeah.
You know, whereas...
Navi's like, hey, hey, hey!
Hey! That thing that you were supposed to do, you're supposed to go do this thing that you were supposed to do.
Yeah.
And she'll do that even if you're heading in that...
They're both annoying. They're annoying in different ways, I think.
Yeah, but people are like, Fee is so much worse than Navi, and...
They're probably about kind of even, actually.
I know, but I just get pissed off when people say that Fee is worse than Navi, and it's like, really? Have ya played the fucking game recently? And just, like, gone out of your way to get, like, heart pieces and stuff? Because that's when Navi's the most annoying.
Yeah, the best, all they needed to do to fix Fee was just make her not show up in cinematics as much. Because most of the time when she's showing up, it's not necessary for her to be there.
She's not adding anything.
She just feel like, Master, I do believe what this creature was talking about was Zelda. No shit.
The only time I tolerate Fee showing up in cutscenes is with Kick Wheeze because I find it adorable and amusing.
Yeah. And obviously when she's actually necessary,
Yeah.
It's like if there's a point for her being there, like it's like the point for her to actually be there because she specifically is important to the story. Then yeah, okay. But when she's just be like, Master, I do believe that the thing that person just said is the thing that that person just said.
I believe that thing that person just said that should help you out on your quest will help you out on your quest because it's the thing that person just said.
Like it's like Nintendo didn't know what to do with her half of the time.
That's the problem. If Skyward Sword HD cut back on a lot of fee.
Yeah.
And you could do it too.
Yeah.
Some people have said, oh, there's no way they could... Like, she's so integral to the plot, there's no way you could fix this. Oh, there's plenty of ways you can fix it. There's still times when she can pop up on cutscenes. Or if Nintendo wants to keep Fee as being so relevant, then don't have the characters that tell you the things that she repeats. Just have her pop up and say the thing and that be that.
What if there was a different mode you could choose? Like, this
a feeless mode?
Well, maybe not exactly a feeless mode because she's still part of the story, but a kind of a mode where it's like not.
Well, maybe not feeless, but fee-less.
Yeah, fee-less is like a mode for people who aren't beginners, where it's like when the character tells you what to do, you don't need a second damn character showing up to tell you the same damn thing. Like, if for some reason people need to be told the same thing
5 million fucking times,
then there's that mode for them. But for normal people, like you know who that mode's for? That mode's for people who don't play video games. That's what that mode's for.
Even people that don't play video games aren't that fucking stupid. I wish I could hear the music more than I can.
So, I guess I'll bring this up because there's really no reason not to bring it up. So, when I was talking about starting Sonic 3 with Knuckles, because we're playing through all the Sonic games lately, maybe I could just do Tails solo here, and then we could do Sonic at your place.
Yeah.
Because, like, I really do want to continue with the Sonic games, because they're so damn short.
Yeah.
We can get through so many of them in such a little amount of time. Of course,
Yeah.
Sonic 3 and Knuckles is one of the longer ones.
Yeah. Did I?
Of course, the thing about Sonic games is there's so many ways to play through them. Because, like, there's so many characters you can use.
And even if you're using the same character, you know, they all have, like, multiple paths through a level.
Okay, that looks like the Millennium Oh, it's a door. But it looks different from the other doors.
This looks more like a 3D interpretation of the doors you see, like, in Super Metroid.
Yeah. It also looks like the Millennium Falcon cockpit. Glass.
By the way, for whatever reason, I never scanned these guys.
They're the itty-bitty guys! Itty-bitty biters?
Crabs. They're talon crabs.
Ah, man, Samus has a real crab problem.
I ain't touching that one.
I mean, they're just everywhere. Look at them.
You? There's a reason why I'm traveling through the sunken ship without just going straight.
Jeez, take a shot every time the flying space pirates show up.
Those aren't flying pirates, those are aqua pirates.
Oh, right. I forgot you were underwater.
How could you forget? It's not like the gravity suit makes water just completely trivial. Oh, there's fishes. That'll teach you. We don't have flying fish on this planet. Did I ever... Are you kidding me?
You missed that scan.
There's another scan that I missed. That I'm completely ashamed to admit.
I'm trying to remember one of my favorite times calling you an idiot in this show. I think it probably was that time you jumped over that checkpoint in Donkey Kong Country.
Well, that just led to my awesome platforming skills that I
Mike,
don't
you
normally
better get
have.
through the rest of this level without dying.
Proceeds through the entire level without getting hit a single time.
Wasn't that also the level where there's a Kremlin at like the last second that tries to hit you?
No, that was another minecart level.
That's such a dick move, Rare. It's like, oh, you're safe. Never mind, you're not safe! Wow, let's get the audio turned down to a good level. That would have, like, spiked it hardcore. I was like, right in the move! Microphone! Yell right in the microphone!
By the way, here's something I walked past. Granted, I would not have walked past some of these if I could hear the low hum noise that I normally hear when I play.
So,
The low mechanical...
Okay, so I guess... since this is Mike's series, and Mike's been playing through the Castlevania games, and we're not doing that right now, we're gonna have to...
We're watching the Castlevania thingy, whatever.
We haven't gotten to the whipping action yet, so, haven't gotten to that part yet, but we're getting there. So, I guess I'll just ask Mike what he thinks of the Dracula story, which is all we've seen so far, for the most part.
It's pretty accurate to the games. I mean, there's some liberties taken, but...
Like, well, of course he had a wife because Alucard, but what do we know about his wife from the games?
That she was mistaken for a witch and killed in a public execution, and told Alucard not to blame and bother humans. And let them be, because they didn't know what they were doing.
Huh.
So, basically exactly what you saw.
So, that's pretty accurate then.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like one-to-one accuracy, but, you know, it's pretty damn close.
Was she a scientist? She was a brilliant scientist!
She was a doctor.
A doctor? Well, that's...
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean, actually, yeah, she is a doctor in the show. She just wants to know more
And I didn't scan this thing.
Oh, okay. But she wants to know more.
Yeah, she wants to do actual doctoring. Lisa's doctoring!
Dracula called her a woman of science. She's like a doctor, but she's also a brilliant scientist!
Now, here's something that I missed because... Whoops.
Oh boy, you actually have to use the bomb bouncing.
Yep. Okay.
There you go.
Now I have all the energy tanks I could possibly have at this point in the game.
Nice!
The only other energy tank I can get is from killing the next boss.
Nice! Huh.
Oh, remember when you asked me if the boundary break guy, Sheezy, for anyone who's wondering, I think that's how you pronounce his channel name, Sheezy.
Uh-huh.
If he had done like a thing taking the camera inside the helmet to see if there was a face, and I said, yeah, he did.
Uh-huh.
Actually, he didn't.
Oh.
It was one of those false memories, because that's the type of thing he normally does on the show.
Dang it. Now I'm really curious. We gotta look that up. I must know!
You know, that's the type of thing he normally will do on the show. Like, he took the camera inside Captain Falcon's helmet to find that there's an eyeball model that you normally can't see.
Wow. So, could you... Is it like a full face, or is it just part of it?
No, I don't think it's a full face.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, Gaijin Guma covered this, so you've probably heard about this. The whole golf thing, the golf built into the.
Daggone it, stupid! I'm trying to get a scan here.
There you go. You got it.
I've known about the golf built into the Switch thing. I backed into that missile expansion because that guy pushed me into it. It was back in here. But no, Newswave, Spawnwave and Newswave and Spawnwave's channel covered that. Apparently, he doesn't live that far from here. He said he was only about a few hours away from Bethesda's Rockville office.
That's always weird when you find out that someone you follow, you watch on YouTube, lives close to you. Actually, I find that weird in general. Whenever I meet anyone online that, I was like, yeah, I live in Baltimore, Maryland. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm really just, I mean, of course lots of people live, in this area, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but there's just so many other areas in the world for people to live.
Of course. You get out of my face. You know, I really wish they had made the troopers that are using variants on your weapons actually have the effects of your weapons.
Huh.
Like the ice troopers, they don't actually freeze you, even though they're using reversed engineered ice beams.
I guess your suit is too badass for that.
Let's powerbomb this. Scan this thing.
That must have been a very nasty surprise for them. Alright, guys, Samus is coming down this corridor, but it's okay. We're equipped with this ice technology! We can freeze her to... It's not working! It's not working! Run! Run!
In fact, it actually makes us vulnerable to our own ice beam!
What is up with this shit?
The awesomely useless flamethrower! It's actually more useful in this version.
Oh. Okay, well, what was it like in the original version?
Okay, well, imagine this, but you had to stand still to do that.
Okay.
Because you had to stand still to aim.
Right. So the thing that makes everything more useful then.
Yep. People always say Samus feels slow in this game. I just don't see it. I mean, she's not as fast as her 2D counterparts. I get that, but maybe it's just because I'm playing the Wii version.
Are you missing anything? Still, or... I guess I'm asking, what's your goal right now?
Oh, my goal is to make it to the next boss while picking up things along the way.
Okay.
And no, these aren't things that I'm really missing because I haven't really been through here with the proper things to get them. I can't actually scan you until I free you. This is the only one of these in the game.
Whoa.
Phazon Elite. In other words, you missed the scan. Well, then you're boned for this scan.
Wow.
Well, you would be in the GameCube version. In the Wii version, you can start a new game where, on the same file, where it keeps all your scans from the previous run.
Thank goodness for that.
Which is something they started doing in Metroid Prime 3. So you'd still have to start the game over again, but you only have to scan whatever you missed.
Boom.
Enough super missiles to the noggin, and he drops the artifact. One person was like, my suspension of disbelief is na because how did the Chozo hide artifacts in in this space pirate controlled territory? It's like, well, if you read the logs, you would know that the space pirates are collecting these things because they want to get into the place where all the Phazon is. So, yeah, this isn't one the Chozo hid. This is one that the space pirates discovered. But how does the hint know that it's here? Shut up!
My cessation of disbelief is no, Batman.
Artifact of the Warrior. Hey, look, I only need 2 more artifacts.
Wow, item 91%.
You know what? I think I'm going to stop this here and start the next episode from this point on.
Okay, see you next time, everybody, for less going around and finding stuff that might miss by stupidity.
Yeah. So put us on your radar by subscribing. Map out this Let's Play with this playlist. Blast on over to this playlist, or scan the playlist that's over here. Unless it's a Patreon thingy. It might not be.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen for a while. Irony. Okay.
Well, I don't know when I'm gonna put this up.
Oh yeah, good point. Thanks, 500 subscribers!
Hey, we're almost to 400. Bye!